sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated. Could subject the violator to ejection and may result in penalties being assessed to your team. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. Officials for this evening's contest are John Fernsler, Richard Sicascio, Rich Hahn, Anthony Perfetti, Colin Whitke, Ray Welsh, and Dan Barber.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Memorial Field for another season of Middle Township High School football as the Middle Township Panthers open up their home slate tonight against the visiting Triton Mustangs. I'm Mike Frankel with you. Emma Campbell on our camera up here in the press box as we are moments away from the start of this one. Both of these teams coming off of a loss to begin the year. Middle Township falling on the road against Gateway by a score of 29-7. Triton falling against Camden Eastside by a score of 21-7. So both teams come in with a mark of 0-1, both looking for their first victory of the season. We will pause for the national anthem and then get you started here as Middle Township gets set to take on Triton.
Veterans of the armed forces may render a hand salute. Tonight's anthem will be performed by the Middle Township High School Panther Marching Band.
Tonight's game is powered by the Haven House Boutique, 5 South Main Street, Cape May Courthouse. The Haven House, where style meets hometown pride. Find them on social media for new arrivals and for store hours. Tonight's action also brought to you by the Bellevue Tavern, located at 9 South Main Street in the heart of downtown Cape May Courthouse. Open for lunch and dinner daily. They're also ready to host your next private party upstairs at the Bellevue. Call 609-463-1738 for takeout and visit them online at BellevueTavern.com. The first of back-to-back home games here for the Panthers as Middle Township will host arch rival Lower Cape May 1 week from tonight in the annual Anchor Bowl. First, of course, it's Triton here tonight. We mentioned both teams coming off of opening season losses. Chase Moore, one of the bright spots for the Panthers in the loss. 2 interceptions on defense, also had 5 catches from his wide receiver position and a touchdown on offense. Moore now a senior for the Panthers. Also, sophomore running back Hunter White stepping in and doing a nice job. He had 54 yards rushing and an interception on defense. For Triton, Jalen Morris, the standout in the loss against Eastside, 55 yards rushing. John Pettigrew had a touchdown run in that loss for Triton. Middle Township dressed in their home orange tops, white pants, new look, new uniforms, white helmets. They'll be kicking away Triton in the all whites with the blue helmets.
Triton first and 10 from their own 45.
So Middle Township begins the game on defense. And we'll get our first look at the Triton Mustangs offense. Head coach Dominic Tomeo. Gavin Leapy in his second season as head coach of the Panthers. And in motion, left to right. A little trouble with the snap. They give it to the up man. Cross midfield. And that's Jaden Menk with the early carry. Good positive yardage on first down. Picks up a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
Menk, a senior. They list him at 5'11", 220 pounds. Tough to bring down up front. Starting at quarterback tonight for Triton, number 16, Jake Mannion. He is a junior. Again, I formation behind Mannion. Another handoff, plenty of room around the right side. That's Jalen Morris, first down and more, as Morris is finally chopped down. After a first down run past the Middle Township 30, it'll be 1st and 10 as Triton is on the move quickly. Again, the Mustangs keep it on the ground. They'll try the left side this time. It's Morris. Middle Township doing a nice job stringing that one out, setting the edge, and then rallying to the football there.
Rush by Jalen Morris, number 5, for a gain of few.
Still a gain of about 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 5. Just under 2 minutes gone by here in the first. Middle Township, a younger team this year. It's Mannion in the shotgun this time. He's got Menk to his left. Mannion. Handoff to Menk. Menk straight up the gut. And it's another first down run for Triton.
Number 5, Jalen Menk for first down.
And with that, the Mustangs are into the red zone. They'll mark him at the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Triton can get a first down without scoring here. Mustangs quickly out of the huddle and ready to go. Again, it's Mannion in the gun. And again, it's Menk to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Menk, again, right up the middle. And again, positive yardage there. So Triton, a couple runs to the right, to the left, but mainly right down the middle so far. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5. So Triton getting positive yardage really on every first down run so far. And Middle Township running out of real estate back there to try to keep this out of the end zone. Same formation for Triton. Will it be Menk once more? Jaden has carried the load so far. Snap a little bit to the right, and the Panthers catch a break there. As that's number 8 on the scene for Middle Township, Tyler King, Jr.
Loss of yards
as Mannion had to just go down to maintain possession for his team there. So the first negative play for the Mustangs all of a sudden puts them back to 3rd and 10. So big play upcoming here for the Panthers. 4 minutes gone by here in Cape May Courthouse. Home opener for Middle Township. Mannion in the gun, Menk to his right this time. Man in motion, left to right. Jet sweep, they'll toss it to him. Morris gets to the edge, and Morris is in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
Jalen Morris with a 14-yard touchdown run. And the Mustangs of Triton grab the early lead. A play that Middle Township had not seen on that drive. Just really straight handoffs up until then. But the speedy Morris, the junior, 5'11", 175 pounds, actually goes down as a touchdown pass, as that was a little forward shovel pass there. kick is up, and the kick is good.
The kick is good by
So with 7:43 remaining here in the first, Triton leads middle 7-0. 7-0 Triton here as the Mustangs march right down the field and punch it in. Middle Township with 2 players deep. Looks like Joshua Moya and Greg Lazicki back to return this one. Kick angling toward the sideline, and there's a break for the Panthers. As number 43, Moya, wisely lets that one bounce out of bounds. Illegal procedure. So it'll be good starting field position here for the Panthers. So again, Morris on that jet sweep action. Mannion tossed it forward to him, so technically it goes down as a touchdown pass. But again, a look that Middle just hadn't seen on that drive yet, as Morris gets his first touchdown of the year. So the Panthers will have to play from behind here tonight, and now we get our first look at the Middle Township offense. Senior quarterback Joe Bacchius, the man in charge this season.
Middle Township accepts the penalty starting at their own 35.
First and 10 at the 35. Again, it's White in the backfield. Bacchius to White. A little sidestep and not much doing there as Triton is able to cut him down in the backfield for a loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 11. White stepping in for the injured Devon Anderson, who saw action in that game against Gateway before leaving with an injury. Anderson, a senior. White, of course, a sophomore. And now Middle goes empty. 2 receivers to each side. Bacchius, quick pass to the outside to White, makes the catch, tries to tiptoe the sideline. A nice play on 2nd down. Be a gain of about 7 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and short. So Bacchius on the money there on the short pass to White. 3rd and 3 upcoming as ball is spotted at the 42-yard line. Humid day here in Courthouse, but a nice evening here. Breeze starting to whip up. Again, Panthers go empty. 3rd and 3. Bacchius under pressure, steps up in the pocket, has to fight for the first, and he won't get there. He's close. He's about 1.5 yards away, so an early decision upcoming here for Middle Township and head coach Gavin Levy. Triton doing a good job to rally to the sticks there. Bacchius, he'll be about 1 yard short where they mark the football. And it looks like Middle Township will keep its offense on the field. If you're watching us, you obviously see Middle Township on the far sideline this season. Visitors will be in front of our broadcast position. So here we go. White in the backfield this time. Bacchius in the gun. Panthers need 1 yard. They hand off to White. Up the middle, and he's got it. So a gutsy call here in the first quarter keeps the drive alive. And that'll move the sticks for the Panthers. Good blocking up front there on that Middle Township offensive line. Enough space for White. And he races through for the first. So the Panthers just shy of midfield now. Bacchius has the call. He's back into the huddle. Now we get a whistle. The officials having a discussion with Braden Lewis. Now looks like we're ready to go, or are we? So I believe it's an equipment issue for Lewis, and they're going to make him come out for a play. Number 13, LJ Kukulka into the lineup here. So fresh set of downs here for Middle Township. 1st and 10. Panthers just shy of midfield. Bacchius in the gun. Looks to his left. He's got a man out there. Making the catch is Moore. And Moore has a first down here. So that's
complete for the first down.
Chase Moore.
Bacchius, number 1, 2, number 0, Chase Moore.
Who had that big game in the loss. 5 catches and that touchdown. So 1st and 10. Panthers in Mustangs territory. Bacchius again, empty gun. Timing a little bit off there. And that's a live football as that pass was backwards intended for Christian Cope. And that turned into a mess pretty quickly. Huge loss on the play for Middle. And the Panthers just fortunate to get back on that football. The ball all the way back at their own 44-yard line.
Incomplete. Joe Bacchius, 2. Christian Cope.
So Bacchius, you could see, kind of hesitated. The pass wasn't there when he wanted it to be. And the Mustangs able to throw the timing off on that play. So 2nd down and 24. Work to do here for the Panthers. 4:45 to go in the first. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bacchius over the middle. And Moore couldn't reel that one in. Nearly intercepted that time by Noah Kalam.
And deflected by number 12, Kyle Pryor.
Kyle Pryor in on the coverage as well. So 3rd and long here. Middle Township with its best play of the drive, followed by its worst play, flipping the field a little bit. Moore with the first down catch, and then the Panthers going backwards on the next play. 3rd and 24. White behind Bacchius. Quick pass near side, got a man out there. Number 10 for the Panthers is James Caldwell, the senior.
Number 1, Joe Bacchius to number 10, James Caldwell.
So Caldwell makes the catch. It'll be well short of first down yardage, and this time an obvious punting situation here for Middle. Caldwell will do the punting duties as well. Number 5 for Triton to receive this at Jalen Morris, standing back near his own 25-yard line. Braden Lewis back there as well. Caldwell calls for the football. Plenty of time. Low spinning kick. It takes a Middle Township bounce. And it trickles out just shy of the 25-yard line. So a decent punt there from Caldwell. And the next Triton drive will begin at their own 22. Mustangs on top 7-0. Jalen Morris, the 14-yard touchdown catch on the jet sweep play to begin the scoring tonight. And now the Mustangs trying to add on here on their 2nd drive of the evening. All right, so they actually placed the ball at the 28, 1st and 10. And the whistles come in as the chain gang on the far side of the field is still getting set. And it looks like now we're ready to go. John Pettigrew in the backfield as he flips sides. He's on the right of Mannion. Pettigrew on the carry. King brings him down after a gain of about 3.
Ball carried by number 1, John Pettigrew.
So Pettigrew, the senior. King, the junior, in on the tackle. And it'll be 2nd down and 6. They'll give him 4 on the play. Pettigrew getting to the 32. Man in motion again, left to right. Again, it's Pettigrew on the carry. Similar play. King in on the stop once more, but not before Pettigrew has enough for a first down.
John Pettigrew.
So back-to-back runs from Pettigrew. Certainly looked like he had enough. Let's see. Downs here for Triton. Mustangs making the long trip down from Camden County for this one. One of their longer road trips of the season. Mannion in the gun. Again, another handoff. And Middle Township all over this one. Number of players in on the stop. Noah Nagel in there, amongst others.
For a negative gain.
Number 12 in on the stop for Middle Township as well. That's Aiden Edwards. No gain on the play. In fact, he loses a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11. Under 2 to go here in the first. Mannion has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Quick throw out to the right. It's number 22 on the catch, Braden Lewis.
Pass complete. Number 16, Jake Mannion, to number 2, Jaden Mank.
Middle Township brings him down at the 45-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and short. And another big play upcoming here for the Panthers defense. Unable to get a stop on that first drive. Mannion in the gun, gets the football, handoff, Pettigrew. Pettigrew fighting for first down yardage, and he's got it. Good second effort there from the senior. And he's able to move the sticks and fall across midfield. So the Panthers unable to get off the field that time on 3rd down. Pettigrew and that offensive line of Triton doing the dirty work up front. We're under a minute to go here in the first, as Jalen Morris comes in from the sideline with the next call. Mannion under center to begin the game, but Triton has really operated out of the shotgun since then. He's in the gun once more. Fresh set it down here for the Mustangs. Looking to pass this time. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got a man at the 40. It's Noah Kalam. Kalam loose down the sideline, and Noah is in for 6.
Touchdown Mustangs, 2.
So the junior,
14, Noah Kalam.
Noah Kalam with the touchdown catch. 45 yards on the play. And just like that, Triton is up by 2 scores.
Please be sure to visit the Bees Barbecue, located behind the scoreboard on the west end of the field. A portion of the sales from tonight will be donated to the NTHS Athletic Department.
So here's Lewis on once more to attempt the extra point. And whistles before this ball is put down. It'll be offsides against Middle Township, and that'll change the thinking for Triton as they bring in their heavy unit. And it looks like the Mustangs will go for 2.
Flag on the play, offsides, Middle Township.
Mannion to his man, Noah Kalam. And then the wideout doing the work from there, racing down the sideline. Morris under center. He'll hand it off. And punching it in for 2 is John Pettigrew. So Wildcat formation there, if you will, with the Wildcat under center. And it's now 15-0 with 15 seconds remaining here in the first. So the Panthers kind of giving away a point there with that penalty, as Triton had lined up to go for the extra point. But all of a sudden the ball moved to the 1, and Triton's able to capitalize. So now some serious work to do tonight for Middle Township in a 2-touchdown hole here. Still plenty of time, though, as we're late in the first quarter. Moya and Lazicki both waiting for this kick. Moya, a freshman, Lazicki, a junior. Both listed at 5'7", 140 pounds. The last kickoff went out of bounds for Triton. So Lewis trying to obviously keep this one in as he puts the ball in the tee. Lewis boots it away. This one again angling toward the sideline, but it takes a nice bounce for Triton. And Middle just has to kind of fall on that one. Heads up play that time from Moya. And Moya, a little bit of trouble with it. Just did the smart thing to fall on top of it. So 13 seconds to go here in the first. And the Middle Township offense getting set to come back out onto the field. Saw some positive things that first drive, but really that big negative play setting the Panthers back behind the sticks, and Middle just couldn't recover from there. But another opportunity here.
Panthers starting the drive on their own, 17.
Bacchius in the gun, two receivers to his left, one to his right. It's White in the backfield. Man in motion, Nagel left to right. Hand off to White, and White meets a wall of white jerseys. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll dump him for a 1-yard loss. It'll bring up 2nd and long, and that will be the last play of the first quarter. So 1 quarter is in the books here in Cape May Courthouse.
Score is Middle Township.
And Triton
0.
leads Middle
Triton
by a
Mustangs,
score of
15
15 to nothing. Middle Township Panthers football live streams are being brought to you by Penn Jersey Building Materials, by Thai Men's Coastline Realty, by The Haven House Clothing Boutique, and by 7 Mile Pies. Mike Franco back with you here at Memorial Field. Home opener for Middle Township has not gone the way of the Panthers so far. 1 quarter in the books, 15 to nothing our score. Triton getting touchdowns from Jalen Morris on the jet sweep pass from Mannion, and then Mannion connecting with Noah Kalame. Kalame with a catch and run, 45 yards on that score, added 2-point conversion, and that's where we're nothing. Just the second drive of the game here for Middle Township. Panthers already behind the sticks though, 2nd and 11 as we get set to begin this second quarter. Beautiful night here in Courthouse as the sun sets to the right of our broadcast position. Bacchius all alone in the backfield in the gun. And we have a whistle before that ball is snapped. So go against Triton, so a free 5 yards for the Panthers.
Flag on the play against Triton Regional.
So that changes the math a bit. Goes from 2nd and 11 to 2nd and 6.
Penalty, 2nd and 6 on the Panther 21.
Same formation from the Panthers. Bacchius in the gun. Moore and Cope to the near side. Looking the other way, though, trying to go to James Caldwell. Good coverage on the play.
Number 12, Kyle Pryor.
So that pass is incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 6 here for Middle Township. Bacchius hustles back into the huddle. Panthers trying to avoid going 3 and out here. Hunter White in the backfield this time. Sophomore behind Bacchius. Bacchius going up top though, under some pressure, tries to step up in the pocket, and he is brought down for a sack. Triton gets home on that play, and that'll force a Middle Township punt. Number 48 on the sack that time, Tyson Wilcox. Wilcox, a senior, 6'2", 210 pounds. Panthers without an answer for him on that play. So Bacchius just without the time to find anyone. And now Middle will punt from its own goal line. Different punter this time. It'll be Hunter White. Triton has two players near midfield. White, high snap, gets it away though. Takes a bounce at 37. Fielded. Lewis still on his feet, down the sideline. Lewis stays in bounds all the way down to the 20. And Lewis kind of scooping that up right in front of his sideline, and he found enough room down that sideline.
Received by number 22.
And just like that, Triton on the edge of the red zone. So incredible field position here for the Mustangs as they try to punch it in for a third time tonight. They'll actually mark him out right at the 20. So a super short field here for Triton.
Triton drive starting, 1st and 10 on the Panther 20.
Menk, the halfback. There's a fullback in front of him. Mannion under center this time. They go to Menk. Off the right side, breaks a tackle, stays in bounds. Nice gain on 1st down. Let's see where the officials spot it. Down at the 13-yard line.
Number 2.
So a gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3. Menk, one of the captains for this Triton regional team. He stays on the field as the tailback. Mannion walking to the line. Again, Wilcox in front of him as the fullback. Mannion under center. To Menk, left side this time. Cuts it up the middle. Menk toward the end zone, and he drags a player in for 6.
Touchdown Mustangs, number 2, Jaden Mink.
Jaden Menk, a 13-yard touchdown run. And Triton pulling away early. It's now 21-0. Point pending. Here's Lewis trying to go 2 for 2 on the night in this department. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. So Triton making themselves right at home here after the long road trip as the Mustangs now lead it 22-0. Wind continues to whip. It's blowing across the field toward our broadcast position. So really not in favor of either team at the moment. As Triton set to kick this one away.
Number 22, Brady Lewis will kick off. 2. Number 43.
So the Mustangs spreading the love so far. 3 touchdowns, 3 different players. Morris, Kalame, and Menk. Again, middle going with 2 return men. They are stationed at the 15-yard line. Lewis sends it near side, takes a bounce at the 10. Oh, it stays in bounds. That's trouble. A big hit near the end of that play. And are they going to say the ball actually went out? So number 46 for Middle Township, Lazicki, hoping that one was going to roll out. Did it, though. Let's see. Took a big hit at the end there. They're going to pick up the flag. It'll be Middle Township football, but back at its own 2-yard line. I'll move it out to the 3, it looks like.
Township starting their drive, 1st and 10.
So tough break there for Middle Township. Some tricky kickoffs here. The first one went out. The second 2 have been close, but have stayed in. And that was very dangerous as that ball just sat there at the 3. So you go from a short field for Triton to now a long field for Middle Township as the Panthers try to sustain some offense here. So Bacchius will operate in the shotgun. It'll be Hunter White behind him. Got Chase Moore here on the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Bacchius hands off to White. White with a nice run up the middle, still on his feet. And that's exactly the type of first down play that Middle Township needed. Gain of about 7 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Manageable down and distance upcoming here for Leapy and the Panthers. Player shaken up on the play for Middle Township, though. Looks to be one of the linemen. Can't get a good look at the jersey from here, but training staff coming up onto the field. Looks like it's number 64, Nasir Taylor. Taylor, a junior, 5'10", 235 pounds, and in some discomfort. So we'll pause as Taylor gets worked on here. Chance to remind you, tonight's action brought to you in part by the Haven House Boutique. Thanks to our new sponsor. They're in Cape by the Bellevue Tavern, located at 9 South Main Street in the heart of downtown Cape May Courthouse. They're open for lunch and dinner daily. They're also ready to host your next private party upstairs at the Bellevue. Call them at 609-463-1738 for takeout and visit them online at bellevuetavern.com. We mentioned it off the top, Middle Township back-to-back weeks at home here. They'll also have home dates in October. First Saturday of October against Salem, and then the homecoming game later in the month. But back-to-back here is to begin the school year. Again, that road game before school started, but school back in session here. So these student-athletes have been in the classroom for a couple days now. Triton will head to Cherry Hill East next Friday. Excuse me, they'll be home against Cherry Hill East. That one also slated for a 6 o'clock start. Taylor helped onto his feet. And big number 64 getting a little bit of assistance walking off the field. Tough break for Taylor, who helped really pave the way there for Hunter White on that night's first down run. But obviously in some pain and discomfort at the moment. So Middle Township will have to continue without him for now. It'll be 2nd and 3. Ball just shy of the 10. Bacchius again in the shotgun. Nagel in motion. Now he comes back to the left. Hand off to White. White, again, finds a little bit of room up the middle. Not quite as much that time. He'll be close to first down yardage, though. We'll see where they spot it. Looks to be just short. So 3rd and 1 upcoming here for Middle Township.
3rd and 1 for Middle Township on their own 12-yard line.
Middle going 3 and out on its previous possession, trying to avoid that fate here. They need a yard. It'd be tough to go for it here so deep in their own territory. First things first, 3rd down. White behind Bacchius. Hand off to White, penetration in the backfield, and he gets nowhere close. Triton all over that one. Number 12 leading the charge that time. That's Kyle Pryor.
Hand off to number 14, Hunter White.
Pryor, a junior, 5'10", 165 pounds. And loss of 3 on the play. Middle Township Panthers football live streams are being brought to you by Penn Jersey Building Materials, by Ty Men's Coastline Realty, by the Haven House Clothing Boutique, and by 7 Mile Pies. Punt is away. It's a short kick. Bounces toward the 30. It won't even get there. Down by Nagel. And another short field upcoming here for Triton. Triton beginning its last drive on the 20-yard line of Middle Township. They'll begin this one on the 30-yard line. And the Panthers in some serious trouble all of a sudden, down 3 scores. Again, still a lot of time, but
Triton
another
starting
short
drive on
field
Panther
in
30,
front of the Mustangs.
First and 10.
Panthers have had really no answer for this Triton run game. It's Pettigrew next to Mannion. Mannion going up top this time. Floats one down the near sideline. Got a man. And a nice catch, and getting a foot inbounds that time is Braden Lewis.
Pass completed. Caught by number 22.
So
Braden
Lewis gets that toe tap in at the 9-yard line. Mannion, a beautiful ball to the near side. Lewis able to high point it. And same formation, Pettigrew to the right of Mannion. Man in motion this time. They go Pettigrew. Pettigrew trying to bounce this one outside. Angling for the end zone, still on his feet. And he's in there. John Pettigrew with a touchdown. Fourth different player to score for Triton as the Mustangs continue to pull away, now 28-0. So Pettigrew is in for 6. That's his second touchdown run of the season. He had one in the loss, the only touchdown for Triton in the loss to Camden Eastside a week ago. Lewis on to attempt the extra point, but again, movement up front, and again, looks like actually this time it'll go against Triton. So false start there against the Mustangs.
False start on the Mustangs.
So that'll back up this point after attempt as Noah Karwowski, senior holder, gets set. And Lewis, the senior kicker slash wide receiver slash DB, lines this one up. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Lewis 3 for 3 on extra point attempts. 29-0 our score with 8:33 remaining in the half.
The concession stand and Kona Ice are available at the main entrance gate at the east end of the field. Please be sure.
So Lewis getting set to tee this one up again on the kickoff. It's been busy tonight.
A portion of the sales
Offense
from
and special
will be donated
teams.
to the MTHS athletic department.
Middle Township student section making some noise there on the far side of the field. You can see them dressed in neon, trying to will their team back into this one. Long road ahead, though. Middle trying to get something positive going before halftime. Short kick, and this is trouble. And Triton looks like they're on the football, and they are. So the Mustangs recover the kick right around the 25-yard line. And third short field in a row here for Triton.
By Triton Regional.
So this kicking game has been a weapon for Triton here tonight. After the first kickoff of the night for Triton goes out of bounds, every kickoff after that has been really trouble for Middle Township, and finally it comes all the way back to bite them. Triton recovers. They'll mark it at the 26. So 2 drives ago, started at the 20. Last drive started at the 30. This one starts at the 26. So you really can't ask for better starting field position for Triton. And this Middle Township defense has been on the play. Looking for Trey Williams.
Pass incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Bring up 2nd and 10 here for the Stangs. Two in the backfield this time, flanking Mannion. They go near side here. And that's number 14, Noah Kalame, who had the touchdown catch in the first quarter. Nice gain on the ground here. Gets all the way down to the 18-yard line. 3rd and short upcoming here for Triton. Got about 3 yards to go. They need the 16. And a player shaken up for middle. That's number 2, senior Gio Beeman. And second player to go down here in this second quarter for the Panthers. So they will tend to him. Let's hear it for our sponsor, the Haven House Boutique, located at 5 South Main Street in Cape May Courthouse, right next to the Bellevue Tavern, another sponsor. From game day looks to everyday style, the Haven House has you covered. Find them on social media for new arrivals and for store hours. While you're there, or after you're there, check out the Bellevue Tavern, located at 9 South Main Street, on the heart of downtown Cape May Courthouse, open for lunch and dinner daily. And as we've mentioned, they're ready to host your next private party upstairs at the Bellevue. Give them a call, 609-463-1738 for takeout, or visit them online at BellevueTavern.com. Beeman back to his feet. Good sign there. As Gio walks off to the far side of the field. (29-0) our score. Middle will receive the second half kickoff, but small consolation right now. The Panthers have to find a way to keep Triton out of the end zone here. Wind continues to whip at Memorial Field. Kalame and Menk in the backfield. Who will it be? It's Menk this time. Right up the gut. Does he have enough for the first down? It's going to be close. He does. Official comes in on the far side of the field and points to the first down. So they'll mark him just shy of the 15. He needed the 16, so he gets it by about a half a yard. 1st and 10 here for Triton. Clock continues to run. 7:42 remaining in the half. Menk, on the carry. Menk, plenty of room. Menk, he's in for 6 more.
Touchdown, number 2, Jaden Menk on the handoff.
So it's Jaden Menk with his second score of the night, this time from 15 yards out. His first was from 13. As Triton continues to light up the scoreboard here on the road.
Extra point attempt by number 22, Braden Lewis.
Lewis on once more for the point after. And the kick once more is up, and the kick is good. So Lewis, almost automatic at this point.
Up, and it's good.
36-0 our score.
Middle Township, 0. Triton Regional, 36.
So Middle now has to get something going in this first half, or else we'll have a running clock in the second. So Jaden Menk putting a big night together. And not keeping track of yardage totals, but he's racking up the yards. He now has 2 scores. First 2 of the season, for the senior. So Menk with 2, Morris with 1, Kalame with 1, Pettigrew with 1. And still 7:13 to go here in the second quarter. So special teams has been an issue a bit for Middle Township here tonight. Triton able to recover the last kickoff. Here comes another one. This one booted and fielded just outside the 10. So a clean return here for the Panthers. A little bit in the return as that ball crosses the 20.
Triton Regionals, number 22, Braden
Number
Lewis,
46
kicks off 2.
on the
Middle
return,
Townships, number 46,
Lazicki.
Greg Lazicki.
The junior with a nice return. And finally, it's Panthers football. They'll begin this drive just inside their own 25-yard line. Ball spotted at 23.
Ball spotted at the Panther 23, 1st and 10. Panther ball.
All right, so the Panthers are going to spread it out. 4 wide. Bacchius looking near side. Too tall that time for White, who was right behind the line.
Number 14, Hunter White.
And it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock's this time, White will be positioned in the backfield. Bacchius looking right this time. Quick pass, intercepted. And nothing but open field in front of him as Jalen Morris adds another touchdown. The pick six, 23-yard pick six. Morris's second score of the night. It's now 42-0. Morris read that one all the way, drove on the football, picked it clean, and from that point, the Panthers were not catching it. So Morris with the first touchdown of the night on offense, and another score here on defense.
Lewis, number 22.
And that kick is up and good again from Braden Lewis.
And it's good. Score is Middle Township 0, Triton Regional 43.
So a tough night continues for the Panthers here, as Middle has to find some kind of way to sustain some offense. Triton really putting this game away here in the second quarter, though, 43-0. And they'll go to retrieve that football to get it back to Lewis for another kickoff. Same two returners back for Middle Township. It's the freshman, Moya, and the junior, Lazicki. Those two await the kickoff at the 10-yard line. Fielded up at the 20. Lazicki past the 30. And wrestled down right at the 31-yard line.
Braden Lewis, received by number 46, Greg Lazicki.
So here comes the Middle Township offense back onto the field. They'll begin this drive. They'll put the football down just outside the 30. Call it the 31.
1st and 10 on their own 32, 6:47 left in the first half.
For the first down, and he has it. So a good response that time for the Panthers after the pick six.
For the Panther, first down.
And Moore has the first down. Talked about it in the open, but Moore with a big game in that loss against Gateway. 5 catches, the only touchdown for Middle. Also had a couple picks on defense. As he continues to emerge as certainly one of the top players in Cape May County. Bacchius tucks this one, in some trouble though. Shovels it forward to Hunter White. And a heads-up play there from Bacchius as he was about to be sacked for a huge loss. The play will still go for a loss, but White almost gets back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1 on the play. Again, heady play from Bacchius, who was on the way to the ground. He found White, and instead of a loss of about 8 or 9, it's a loss of 1. Approaching the 5.5-minute mark here in the second. Four receivers once more. Nagel and Moore to the near side. Bacchius looking far side, though. Floats one up into no man's land. And it's another interception for Triton.
Pass intercepted by the Mustangs.
Looks like that was number 22, Lewis, on the pick. As Braden is doing it all tonight for Triton. So back-to-back interceptions for Triton. Lewis did well to tuck that ball in. And certainly a dangerous pass that was picked off there.
Mustangs begin their drive 1st and 10 on their own 48.
So here comes the Triton offense once more. A couple different players in the backfield this time, as Andre Reeve is the tailback. Mannion stays in at quarterback. Reeve gets the carry. Try the right side. Nagel and company in on the stop. Number 12 for Middle Township also in on that play is Aiden Edwards.
Carried by number 26, Andre
No
Reeve.
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and long. Here in the half. So now Triton really rotating its tailbacks. Go up top this time, though. Looking for number 13. Again, that's LJ Lakilka.
LJ Kaklika.
So 3rd and long upcoming, as LJ couldn't haul that one in. Handoff to number 30 this time. That's Ryan Jennings-Moss. Tough to bring down. It looks like Jennings-Moss has enough for the first.
Ball carried by number 30.
He'll be
Ryan
close.
Jennings-Moss with a flag on the play.
And it's coming back. Holding against Triton. Some laundry on the far side of the field. It's been a relatively clean game here tonight. Not too many penalties. Certainly this one won't affect
Middle Township
Mustangs
accepts the
too
penalty.
much.
Holding. Triton Regional.
So we'll do it again. It'll be 3rd and long. So the nice run from Jennings-Moss negated. He stays on the field. 2 players, including Jennings-Moss, flanking Mannion. Mannion going up top, though. Floating one down the far side of the field. Has a man. Did it hit the ground, though? We got a flag on the play, too. Looks to be pass interference against Middle Township.
Pass complete by Triton with the penalty on the play.
And that pass is caught. Number 86, Leonidas Dennis with the reception. Penalty is against Middle. And Triton will take the catch. So pass interference against the Panthers. So I guess they'll say that ball hit the ground. So they'll say incomplete. It was tough to get a read on it initially. But they will get the Panthers for the pass interference. So it should be enough for a first down regardless. As they'll walk it off here. 15-yard penalty. Triton only needed about 12. So yeah, enough for the first.
Penalty is pass interference on Middle Township.
So Middle saves a couple of yards by that ball not being caught. Still a fresh set of downs here for Triton as they're past the middle 40. Mannion under center this time. Handoff, left side. And a gain of about 6 on the play
Handoff
by
to
Andre
number
Reevy.
26, Andre Reevy.
Reevy marked down at the 33-yard line. So give him 5 on the play. Second down and 5. Now Reevy comes off for a breather. Could be one of those games where a lot of players get a touch for Triton. It's already been one of those games. Spreading the love. Morris, a couple of touchdowns. Menk, a couple of touchdowns. Kalame, a touchdown. Pettigrew, a score as well. Another run. And lunging forward for an extra yard is Trey Williams.
Trey Williams.
Williams has enough for the first, and they'll move the stick. Jennings, Moss, and Williams in the backfield. Mannion in the gun. Gives it to Jennings, Moss. Again, he'll try that run to the far side. Middle Township able to make the stop that time. Number 12, Aiden Edwards.
Number 30, Ryan Jennings, Moss. Tackled by number 12, Aiden Edwards.
Short gain on the play. About a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. So a couple of nice tackles so far tonight from Edwards. Aiden, a junior, 6'1", 185 pounds. Looks like the same formation here for Triton, 2nd and 9. Approaching 1 minute to go here in the half. Nearly a tackle for loss. Middle still has this one contained as Hunter White cleans it up after Chase Moore started the wrap up down low. So Moore and White team up on that tackle. Another gain of 1. 3rd down and 8. Under a minute to go here in the second. Not sure how much of a hurry Triton is in here to try for another score before halftime. Again, this will be a running clock to begin the second half. Mannion going to go up top. Doesn't have a man. He's got some time now. Now he steps forward, spinning, and finally brought down from behind. Again, it's number 12. Let's see. All right, so a player lost a helmet. That's why they stopped the clock there. So no timeout. Clock will wind. 4th down here. Potentially the last play of the half, barring a penalty. Frankie Williams in the game at quarterback all of a sudden. Got to hurry, though. 3 seconds on the clock. We'll try and get the snap off, and they will not. So all Mustangs in this first half. Certainly been a tough night for the Panthers. 43-0 is our score at the break. We'll step aside, and Middle Township students Nathan McMaster and Ethan Lees will be with you for the second half after the break.
I like that I'm surrounded by a lot of really great friends and a lot of really great people and teachers who have helped me a lot academically.
I love how it's positive and it gets you going. Like every time you wake up, you get excited for school.
We are Middle Township High School.
We are Middle Township High School.
We are Middle Township High School.
We are Middle Township and proud of it.
We are Middle Township High School.
We are Middle Township High School.
We are Middle Township High School.
We are Middle Township and proud.
Welcome back to the second half of the Middle Township versus Triton game. I'm Nathan McMaster. Beside me, Ethan Lees. Triton right now leading 43-0, starting the halftime. It's going to be a running clock here. Coach Gavin Leapy for the Panthers. 0-1 record to start it off. For the Tritons, we got Dominic Tamio. Last game, 21-7 loss against Eastside. Next game for the Panthers is going to be Lower Cape May Regional Friday at 6 o'clock. And then the next game for the Triton Mustangs is going to be versus Cherry Hill East Friday at 6.
Middle Township has had a tough showing here today. A few rushing touchdowns for them, a few passing touchdowns for them, and none for Middle. Last game against the Gateway Gators, Middle Township allowed 291 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. Seems that run defense might be a little bit in that same track today.
Just winding down for good start here. Star players for Middle Township. We have Chase Moore, 2 interceptions, 5 catches. Hunter White,
We have the second half about to go underway.
54 rushing
Score
yards.
is Middle Township 0, Triton Regional 43. Panthers will be receiving at the beginning of the second half.
So we get started here, Middle Township. Moving right to left on your screen, Triton Mustangs, left to right. Middle Township's going to be receiving. Here's the kick. Goes up. Missed it just by Gregory Rozicki. Recovers. Scrambling around. He's at the 20. Goes down just around the 25-yard line.
Middle Township has had some returning struggles this season. Lazicki may be short, but he's very, very fast. Was able to get out around the edge there and make it to about the 20-yard line.
Number 46, Greg Lazicki.
Lazicki Jr. this year, 5'7", 140 pounds. Really quick on the field. Should be fast coming in. Middle Township, very young team. Running clock now. 11:25 left in the third. Middle Township on the 20, 1st and 10. Snap by Joe Ruckus. It's a running play. And they get him down around the 30-yard line.
And all to number
For a Middle
14,
Township first
Hunter
down.
White for the Panthers,
Looks like that was
first
Hunter White right
down.
there.
Hunter White last game, 54 rushing yards on the game, leading rusher for Middle Township. Right there, the hole opened up very nicely for Hunter so he could run up the middle and get the first down. 11-yard carry, I believe.
Nice little first down for Middle Township. 10:40 left on the clock on the 30-yard line. It's a snap, handoff to White again. He's running, scrambling around. Gets tackled around the
And all to number 14,
38-yard
Hunter
line.
White.
White hits a great edge there around the side. Middle Township last season, amazing running team. Remy Rodriguez committed to Rutgers. He had a great season, running for 1,200 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns. Middle Township this year did struggle a little bit in the run game last week, but this week they're trying to get it a little bit better. They did rotate between a few running backs, Hunter White, Davon Anderson, who is sidelined this game. So we'll see what they can do with Hunter and the few other running backs that they have in the rotation, such as Greg Ozicki on that return that we saw earlier.
Buckus hands it off again. Trying to catch the gap, and he does. And it's going to be a Middle Township first down around the 42-yard line.
And all to number 14,
White
Hunter
again, the
White
second-year
for the
sophomore,
Panthers, first down.
making a big impact for this Middle Township varsity team this year, as they did lose a lot of seniors last season. So getting a guy, young sophomore, who has more years to develop and still has a lot on the table and is playing great football here at the varsity level is very good to have.
Yeah, Hunter White, 5'9", 165 pounds. Still able to get that without fully getting
Yeah.
hit when he tries to find the gap. Middle Township steps. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Passing play. Quick bullet to Chase Moore. He dodges one defender, two. Goes down, and it's a Middle Township first down at the 45-yard line.
Screen pass complete.
More last week
Number
against
one,
Middle
Joe
Township,
Ruckus,
or
two
last year against
runs
Gateway,
for Chase
79
Moore.
receiving yards, 5 receptions, 1 touchdown. Last season, he was Middle's leading receiver. And right there, just a great screen pass, the ability to juke out those two defenders. The blocking was a little suspect, but definitely a very solid play by Middle Township as they get 2nd and 6.
.30 left on the clock. Third down. Middle on the 45-yard line. 2nd and 6. Buckus drops back. He's running. Long throw up. Tries to find. And he catches it. Christian Cope.
Incredible sideline grab by
Pass
Incomplete.
incomplete, they called it.
Ooh.
Almost an amazing play by Middle. Bacchius rolls out, finds Cope down the field, barely misses the catch. Almost a toe drag, but sadly, he was incomplete.
Yeah, Cope's 6'1", 180 pounds. Able to get up and grab that ball, just getting out of bounds on the Middle Township side.
Cope is another very good receiver. A junior this year, still has one more year to play. Another guy good to develop. Still has another year. Hopefully next season can break into his own, especially now with Chase Moore and James Caldwell both being the 1 and 2 at receiver.
All right, fine.
For another Panther.
Got the Middle
down.
Township first down, bringing some glory here. 7:15 left in the third.
20-something yards for Hunter White there. Amazing run around the edge. Was able to get past the defenders, and the blocking very good there. Middle Township showing some pretty strong offensive movement on the run game and pass game right here, as that play makes up for the drop by Christian Cope.
Middle Township on the 35, first down. Buckus hands off to White. He's trying. It's knocked around the 30-yard line.
Another great run up the middle by White. You're going to see a lot of Hunter White the rest of the season, as he is the lead feature back, I believe, on this Middle Township team, especially last week, 8 carries, 54 yards. He has been their main focus in the offensive scheme to hand the ball off to him. But when they don't hand it off to him, they do have some great weapons on the outside. Chase Moore, 6'5", did play basketball, still does play basketball, and he is a great outside weapon.
Go. We got Buckus hands off to White. White scrambling. Just gets knocked down.
Tough run by White now. 3rd and 1
The run by number 14, Hunter White.
Middle Township looking to get the first down and hopefully their first score of the game on this drive.
Yeah, that sack was by Connor McBride on the Triton Mustangs. Third down, 2 to go. Panthers on their own 20. Panthers on Triton's 27, 43 to nothing with 5:40 left. Looks like they're gonna go for it. Buckus hands off to White. He's riding, going through. Gets it there. We'll see what they call there.
One great thing about this Triton defense, their ability to stop the run. This entire game, they have done a great job stuffing the middle and especially keeping the outsides away. Middle Township, very limited amount of first downs in the
First down, going for it on 4th down. Now on the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 4:45 left in the third. Buckus gets it. Cocks back, throws it up, and no one to be found. Chase Moore looked a little confused out there.
Yeah, I think the play was drawn up to be Chase Moore on a deep ball, and that's where Bacchius was throwing it without realizing that Moore maybe thought he was running a hitch. Maybe that wasn't even the right play that they called, and that's just a tough play for them. They're going to have to move past that. It's now 2nd and 10. Still a great opportunity for them to get a first down.
Yeah, Ethan, as you said, Chase Moore, 6'5", but was able to make those grabs. Last season, averaged a handful of touchdowns in the end zone.
Definitely.
Being able to jump up there, grab that.
That game against Atlantic City last season, he had that go-ahead touchdown very, very close to the end of the game. Sadly enough, we did lose that one, but it was tough. He's a great receiver.
Buckus, he drops back again, trying to find Moore. And Moore. They're going to give him the touchdown. Chase Moore.
Incredible grab by Moore. That's exactly what I was talking about. That height, 6'5", tall frame, able to get over guys. What a catch there. Head tap. A 2-point conversion here.
Yeah, Chase Moore finally got the play right again. As him and Buckus had a little bit of a mix-up, but got it and was able to get the touchdown.
Redeem themselves.
Buckus hands off to White. White trying to force himself.
I know Middle Township coaches are happy to see a big drive like that. Able to get into the end zone for the first time this game and cut the lead a little bit. Definitely a very good drive from them. Both runs from Hunter White and some great passes to Chase Moore.
All right, as Triton Regional takes the field, go in the office. They'll be moving left to right on your screen. Middle Township defending. See what they can do. The Triton Regional captains are John Pentagrew, Jada Menk, and Chika Ogibi Kirki.
Let's see the first kickoff for Middle Township in a very long time since the first half of the game. Since the opening kickoff even. Excited to see what they can do here.
Yeah, the Middle Township student section loved that one. Buckus to Moore.
Definitely brought some life into this game for Middle Township. Definitely brought some life into the fans as well.
There's Caldwell. He got the kick. He's running now. Gets to about the 50-yard line. That was number 6. Excuse me, Ogborkiki. Dropped around the 53. There, we'll see who's on bottom. Looked like that was Trey Williams right there.
Defense from Middle Township. A great running game by Triton so far this game. Very big plays for them, but Middle Township able to shut it right there.
Yeah, that one was Trey Williams. He's a junior this year, wide receiver, 5'10", 155 pounds. Still able to jump up, make the grabs there.
Of the third quarter here at
It's going to be the end of the third quarter. Middle Township
Score
down
is
6 to
Middle
43.
Township, 6.
It's going to be a running clock.
Township Panthers football live streams are being brought to you by Penn Jersey Building Materials, by Thai Men's Coastline Realty, House Clothing Boutique, and by 7 Mile Pies.
We're back going into the fourth quarter. Middle Township down 6, Triton up 43. Again, I'm Nathan McMaster. Beside me, Ethan Lees, doing the color commentary.
Fourth quarter set to begin here. It is second and 7.
Triton looking to possibly score again here. Looking to make some big plays.
Yeah, Triton on the 47-yard line. Moving right to left on your screen, your Middle Township Panthers moving left to right. The quarterback, Liam Moore. Running play here.
Running back, still in the backfield, handed it off right up the middle. Did get stuffed by Middle Township, but definitely a great play call by the Triton coaches.
Yeah, Moss is a junior this year, 5'10", 170 pounds. Was able to get it, 11:30 left, second down, 11 to go. Triton breaks the huddle. Here we go, the snap. Frankie Williams goes back. He's getting pressured by Middle Township. Goes up, throws it up. It's going to be knocked away by Chase Moore. Good defense there by him.
Almost a one-handed pick by Moore there, but a great job by number 10, Frankie Williams, at escaping the pocket there. He saw it collapsing, escaped at the outside, set his feet. Great play right there. Sadly could not connect, but great tactics there by the quarterback. Running out of the pocket, seeing that he couldn't throw on the run, setting his feet, and firing across the middle of the field.
Got 9 to go. Fourth down. Middletown or Triton on the 49. Still 43-6. Fourth quarter, 10:15 to go.
Very windy day here in Middle Township.
A little bit of mixed communication there by Tyson Wilcox. Go, fourth down. Here's the punt. It's going to be out of bounds at the Middle Township 35-yard line.
By number 22.
Favorable bounce there.
Lewis.
Lucky that it didn't keep going further. Bounced backwards and out of bounds at about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, punt. That punt there was by Braden Lewis, senior, 6'1", 175 pounds. We'll see what Middle Township can draw up here. Finally putting a stop to the Triton offense.
Definitely.
That has been dominating this entire game.
Definitely a good shift of momentum, trying to get that defense on the field and acting quick. And they did a great job there, stopping them from getting another first down and getting the ball back at their own 35.
All right, here we go. Middle Township, Buckus, hands off. Looks like that's Lazicki there, trying to break through. Makes it about a 3-yard gain there. Gregory Lazicki, junior this year.
Number 46, Greg Lazicki.
Lazicki, a shifty guy. Definitely a great run there by him, but the defensive lineman made a great tackle, getting off the block and making the tackle behind him.
Here we go. We got 8:20 left. 5 to go.
Great stop by the Triton defense, stuffing them, closing the gap, and making a great tackle there. Middle Township next week at home against the Lower Cape May Regional. A very exciting game. They do play this game very often, a classic for the Middle Township and Lower Township fans. Last season, Middle Township beat them 14-0, won the Anchor Bowl, and brought home the trophy. Excited to see how that game plays out.
Yeah, Middle Township has statistically had the better team over these years against Lower KMA Regional. We'll see what they can do next Friday at 6 o'clock. Here's Buckus. Quick pass to Moore. Looks like he's able to hold on to that one.
Looked like Moore bobbled it there on the screen. Definitely a interesting play call there by the Middle Township offense, trying to get some yardage by running the ball after the catch, but sadly they did not connect, and it will be 4th down.
Yeah, good play for Moore there by just holding on to that ball, giving him a little more yardage. 4th down, 5 to go. See what Middle Township has here with head coach Gavin Leapy. Second year being full-time head coach.
Was the defensive coordinator here years prior.
Pretty successful season last year.
5-3, and then didn't lose in the playoffs, but definitely a very good year as a first-year head coach.
Buckus, they're going to go for it. Quick bullet to Lazicki. Trying to make through, trying to find a first down, and he gets it, and more. Drops about the 45-yard line.
Lazicki making men miss, the shifty guy on the ground again, as he will get the first down. Amazing play by him. Definitely an exciting turn of events there. 4th down, great pass, out route, juked out like 2 guys. Great blocking from the Middle Township offense.
Yeah, Lazicki's quick, he's fast. He's able to find those holes and execute them very well.
Definitely.
On the 46 now, there's 6 minutes left. Middle Township down 6-43. 1st and 10. See what Buckus does. Hands off to Lazicki. Lazicki going, you find a gap. He's running. Downs again and more.
Most definitely. Greg Lazicki definitely getting a great showing here. That speed he's got on the ground is very good against these defenses. He was able to cut up through the hole. Great blocking by Middle Township. And he was able to run by the Triton defense. Triton has done a great job stopping the run this entire game, as Middle Township now starting to take advantage of their faster guys.
Middle Township, 5:10 left in the 4th. Lazicki hands off to him again. He's running. He's going to get the first down and more. Going in. He's going all the way in for Middle Township. Touchdown.
What a run on the outside by Lazicki, his first touchdown of the season. Amazing blocking by Middle Township there, and that speed, like we've said, amazing on the edge, runs right by the defense. Great touchdown for Middle Township. Now 43-12, pending the extra point.
4:35 left in this 4th quarter. Here today is Middle Township.
Definitely an exciting 4th quarter for Middle and 3rd quarter, shifting that momentum, trying to build up on that momentum. Hopefully bring some into practice tomorrow. You know, really hit the ground running for this next game against Lower Cape May.
Yeah, Middle Township, a very young team, still trying to find their feet in this league.
Yes, definitely.
See what they can do here. They're going to go for it. Here, Buckus throws it up, and he finds Chase Moore in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Great route running by Moore on the outside there.
Able to get that 2 points. Buckus found Moore open in the end zone. Moore used the height to his advantage there, get deep on his defender, and able to make that catch in the end zone. Trying this ball pretty much for the last play of the game. 3:30 left, running clock. See what they can do here.
Triton, after the second half started, did start to ease in their younger guys, their backup guys, to get some playing time against this Middle Township offense and defense. And even these backups have been doing a very good job, getting in the holes, and that's what you like to see out of a young team. You want to see these guys get their reps in early, especially in a game like this, and be able to show what they've got against a starting team like Middle Township's.
Yeah, running clock now. Last possession of the game. Triton moving right to left on your screen. Again, Middle Township's next game is against Lower Cape May Regional Friday at 6. And the Triton Mustangs' next game is at Cherry Hill East Friday at 6. Both should be very good matchups.
that age-old rivalry, Middle Township versus Lower. Definitely exciting to see here in Middle. Last year it was at Lower, but excited to see this Middle student section in Middle Township light up.
Running clock here. James Caldwell gets the kick. It's going to be recovered. Getting around the 40-yard line. It's going to get down right there. That one was Braden Lewis, senior.
By number 10, James Caldwell. Received by number 22, Braden Lewis.
Great return there by Lewis, and a great tackle by the kicker, James Caldwell. Also plays receiver for this Middle Township offense, as the Middle Township defense coming out into the field for the last time this game.
Minute 40 left in the fourth at Memorial Field. See what the Triton offense can do. Here we go. There's a good run there by Andre Reevy.
Andre Reevy, a powerful runner there, making guys miss, especially running into them there, getting some trucks. Great run there by him on the outside to get to about the the Triton 48-yard line.
Yeah, Reevy Jr., running back and linebacker, big guy, 5'10", 185 pounds, able to break through and not have multiple people able to tackle him. Here's Williams, the snap.
And
that one was Moss there.
they handed it off, made the quarterback look like he was going to go back to pass it. Definitely had me fooled for a second there. I thought he had the ball in his hands looking to throw. Saw that dog pile in the middle of the field.
Yeah, flag on the play as well. 10 seconds down as the clock winding down. Your Middle Township, 14. Triton Mustangs, 43. On behalf of Middle Township, I'm Nathan McMaster. Side me Ethan Lees.
And we have reached the end of the fourth quarter. Final score is Middle Township Panthers.
Key players for this
Triton
game:
Regional High School,
Frankie Williams, of course, the captain. As well, making a good throwing game for today. So on behalf of Middle Township, I'm Nathan McMaster.
Ethan Lees.
Everyone have a good night.